Our company's history began in 1992. One day after work, I dropped by a store for some juice. There wasn't any for sale, and the woman behind the counter persuaded me to buy concentrate. I went home and mixed it with 6 parts water as it said in the instructions. It turned out to be delicious and cheap, and this is how, purely by accident, the idea of producing juice got started. My partner, Mikhail Dubinin, got behind this idea, and the very next day, we set out about making it happen. Today, we are a leading producer of juices and dairy products in Russia. One of Wimm-Bill-Dann's strengths is its manufacturing presence in Russia's fast-growing regional markets. When the company buys a new factory in the regions, it makes investments in new technology to increase production capacity and ensure the quality of its products match the company's exacting standards. Today, Wimm-Bill-Dann produces more than 1,100 types of dairy products and more than 150 types of juices, nectars, and cold beverages.
Now, this environment is offering us both challenges and opportunities. As we move through the next phase in our company's development, we will see more changes and challenges than we've seen in the previous 5 to 10 years. So what do we need to do to be successful? We need our cost base to be the best in the industry. We need to make sure that our brands are strong and preferred by consumers everywhere. We believe that in order to be successful, we have to continue to offer our consumers high-quality products every day, not just some of the time.
People often ask me, Wimm-Bill-Dann, who is it exactly? Wimm-Bill-Dann was depicted on the very first package of our product. We asked the designer to think up a creature that doesn't exist in nature. At first, our brand mascot was a little different, but our emblem, as it appears on every package of our products, was thought up by the famous designer Andrei Sechin. In general, Andrei plays a significant role in the history of the company, and he's responsible for the design of the majority of our most successful products. Wimm-Bill-Dann has more than 30 production facilities in 22 Russian regions and the CIS. In 2001, the company's products received an international quality certificate from the British Retailer Consortium, opening new markets for Wimm-Bill-Dann's products.
Today we operate in an environment where competition is growing, where consumers' expectations in relation to the products that they purchase are ever increasing, where the retail trade is becoming more consolidated and more professional, and we must make sure that we invest heavily in building the capability of our people to meet those changing and challenging times. Our journey is an exciting one. We have defined our vision for the next 4 years, which sees us tripling the size of our company when we compare it to 1 year ago. So by 2010, our expectations are that we'll be a revenue of more than $3.5 billion US, which by any standards is a very large company.
Many recall how things were in Russia in 1992. Foreign products were unbelievably popular, and it was impossible to sell something Russian. Therefore, we had to think up something that sounded foreign to the Russian ear, and that's how the name Wimm-Bill-Dann appeared. Innovation is the company's strategy. Wimm-Bill-Dann has made a number of breakthroughs: the launch of Russia's first juice product sold in cartons, the creation of the country's first juice brand, and its first milk brand. On February 8, 2002, the company became the first Russian food company to list its shares internationally, with its successful IPO on the New York Stock Exchange.
We've also defined our mission. We've said that Wimm-Bill-Dann helps the entire family live healthier by enjoying our nutritious and delicious food and beverage products every day throughout their lives. This vision and mission gives all our employees a roadmap for this exciting journey as we take this great company through to the next level.